Brekky's on the table. Another bad night.
Yeah.
You going to see someone?
Someone, yes.
Today?
Okay, ma'am. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Then the next day I was really ramped up. Well, we all were. He might have had a grenade, but I didn't check. I got carried away. Sorry, Father, but I need to get it all out. Maybe it's not that bad. These things happen anymore.
You know what was in your heart. If you felt you hadn't sinned, you wouldn't be here now.
Yes, Father.
For your penance, continued prayer. And a large donation to a Victims of War charity.
Thank you, Father.
You've done well in telling of these things, but God sees all. There is nothing that is hidden from him.
Want a cup of tea? I haven't made you any breakfast. Is that a good idea?
Well, it's a good jacket. It's better than dumping it in a charity shop.
But today...
Look, it helps me to see things his way, OK? He couldn't live as he was. I had to help him. But what would be the point in me confessing all that to a coroner?
Right.
Can I
God will be your judge. You did the right thing in clearing your conscience.
But I've left something out. Something else I've done.
She's a nice enough woman. She never does the corners in the staff room. I mean, I'm no Jimmy, but I do move the furniture when I'm overing. I mean, it's... Jazz? You still there? Oh. Oh. Oh, flaming Ada. Jazz!
I'll give you some more Oromorph then, if you prefer it to the patches.
Thanks, Doc.
I can always up the dose if you need it.
I'm okay for now. It's funny. On good days, I feel more alive than I've ever been.
Yeah?
It's like being under fire. Jed would say the same. You never want to hang on to life so much as when you're about to lose it.
You written that bucket list yet?
So, I want to leave this world with a clean slate.
Sounds a bit harder than just doing a bungee jump.
It's got to be done.
So Jed is still your main carer, yeah?
Don't know.
What's that?
Jed's leaving.
Oh, okay. You know what's going to happen next, right?
Yeah.
So I thought we'd better make a plan.
Things change.
Now, there is a hospice not that far from you.
I don't want a hospice.
You're going to need some
I don't want strangers watching me die!
Okay.
Macca!
I'm gonna go on my own.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cycle there. I can't use Dad's bike yet, so I'll just use my own for now.
Look, you do understand how important this is, don't you? You mustn't let anything slip. You've got to stick to the story.
I'm better on my own.
Maybe I
I'll
should...
give you a call when the evidence is in.
Chris.
I don't want you there. You'll put me off.
Chris, be careful.
Bog rolls.
And the same to you, Mrs. Hollins. Ever thought of knocking?
Just asked the new cleaning lady, and she says we're out.
We're not out. We've only just had a delivery.
Well, where are they then? Somebody could find themselves in a very tricky situation.
Karen and I happen to know that there are hundreds and hundreds of bog rolls, toilet rolls, in the building right now.
OK, well, when you find them, let me know.
I don't know if I can go through with this. I've told you. I've told God. Surely that's enough.
But you're living a lie. You're continuing the sin.
I can't.
Do you want to face God with a clear conscience?
More than anything.
Then you must tell. This thing, it's eating you up inside like the cancer itself. You can't keep on taking advantage of the man. If Jed is a true friend, he'll forgive you. But he's caring for you, he's giving up his time for you, he needs to know.
What have I started?
You think he'll abandon you? You should put your trust in God.
It's not that easy.
You're afraid of dying alone?
Of course I'm afraid. Wouldn't you be?
Mr. Bellamy, we only have 3 toilet rolls left. You have to reorder. I will ask him. Dr. Haskey, have you noticed an outbreak of diarrhea amongst the student population?
What, like a run of the runs? Nope.
Nothing unusual to report. Fine.
Jed? He's not still here, is he? I get twitchy if I don't know where he is. I think I'm getting on his nerves. You know what he started calling me? Ma'am.
Do you want to come through for a minute?
What's up?
So, Macca says you're leaving.
What?
Yeah, I was talking to him about hospice care.
Why would he say that? I'm in this with him to the end. He's been really down lately. Been having bad dreams. What did he see you for? Not sleeping pills. What if he's depressed? What if he's thinking of topping his cell?
Nah, I don't think so.
There's something wrong. I've got to find him. Thanks, Doctor.
Have you looked in the fridge yet? Why don't you just order some more?
I will not order more toilet roll until I know what's happened to the last lot.
Well, they went down the drain, where do you think?
Has someone swiped the tissues from the room?
Mine have gone too.
Well, I'd put something in the loos, didn't you?
Karen, do you know how much tissue costs? Right, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, you flush them out, Howard.
What's going on?
Well, if you're going out for lunch, put it this way, I would make full use of the facilities.
Packer, you in? Oh, where have you been? You know, you really give me a fright there. Where is it, mate? What's up? Dr. Askey's been saying some crazy stuff, but I'm going nowhere. I don't know what put that idea in.
Something I need to tell you. Father Flynn said it's the right thing to do. It's about Marie. It was me that told her those lies about you sleeping around. It was me who drove her away. And do you know why I did it? To get her into bed myself. Maybe I was jealous of what you had. Maybe I resented the time you spent with her. I was a scumbag. Why aren't you going to say anything? You've been standing by somebody that ruined your life. You've been looking after somebody that did the dirty on you, slept with your wife. I need you to forgive me. Say something!
Chris,
They're considering the evidence.
how did it go? Are you okay?
Well, so what I had to, so it's up to him now.
Chris, ready?
Oh, Chris, I couldn't bear it.
Yeah, I better go. You need to be quick.
Mrs. Hollins, I'd like you to administer this to the afternoon surgery, please.
Perhaps not one of those satisfaction things like Mrs. Everard coming in later.
It's a toilet roll usage survey.
You're kidding? Question 5? You can't ask people that.
Your blood. I got the gear. You want to see?
Oh.
Kevin,
We got them from the Icon. They have way better loo paper than us.
that's no way for a doctor to behave.
Oh, come on, Howard. I reckon Heston's nicking ours for Tuscany.
No way. The stuff he buys is probably embossed.
Have you seen what he wants me to ask the patients?
Gross.
I mean, if I asked Mr. Adams that, he'd probably deck me.
Tracking supplies is a key part of running a business. Things are getting far too loose and sloppy around here. And I know exactly what I've just said.
I did everything you said, but it didn't work.
Macca, what's happened?
He's gone. Walked out on me.
Well, you must give him time. It's a lot to take in.
I haven't got time. I can't do this on my own.
Come on, you need a doctor. Come on.
Thank you so much for coming, mate.
Here he is.
First, my apologies to the court and to members of the public for the delay in returning my verdict. As coroner for the district of Lethbridge, I record that Sam Reed, who was born in Birmingham on 20th of April 1966, was found dead in his home at Kingsvale on Wednesday 13th of March 2013. I give, as the injury or disease causing death, overdose of painkillers. And I record, in this case, an open verdict. That completes this inquest. I offer my sympathy to Mr. Reed's family and friends for their loss.
Dr. Hess,
What?
I know you have just returned from the mill, but I have a patient out here who is in a lot of pain, and I just thought...
Father Flynn? I didn't know you had an appointment.
I have Paul McIntosh with me. Paul.
Macca, when did you have your last dose?
I haven't had any yet.
Give me a sec.
I need something to finish me off.
That's no way to talk.
Why exactly are you here, Father?
Paul came to me for spiritual guidance.
But it's all gone wrong. I need you to help me get Jed back.
Oh, you've written quite a lot, haven't you? Oh, lovely.
I see. Thank you. Goodbye.
Nothing doing. Only one person's filled it in. He's written a short essay on his toilet habits, if you care to read it.
No, thanks. I think I know what the problem is. Well, this time around, anyway.
Does that mean I can stop doing this?
Yes, if you like. Well, would you like to know?
Oh, go on then, else I won't sleep tonight.
It's an administrative error. A 0 was left off the order.
Oh, yeah, and who did that?
Someone from the depot. I forgot to say, I've been to the supermarket and bought 20 rolls. They're in the storeroom, just to get us through the week.
So I thought maybe if you had a word with him, let him know what it's going to be like for me. The help I need.
Look, I don't think it's a good idea to try and guilt someone into looking after you.
I'll talk to Jed for you. He just needs time. He's hardly going to walk away from a childhood friend who's dying.
Well, I'd say that's up to him, isn't it? It seems to me he's had a pretty raw deal.
I wasn't going to tell him, Doc, but Father Flynn said that...
Oh, so this is all you're doing?
Paul was looking for peace.
And what about Jed's peace?
I should never have told him. Maybe it's a worse sin than if I kept my mouth shut.
Nonsense. What you did was morally right. Nothing is more important than the truth.
And how has the truth helped here?
I don't know where I am anymore.
You've made your peace with God.
Yeah, by saying a few words to a mate and really messing up their head. You cannot expect Jed to just shrug his shoulders and carry on regardless. What kind of a man would that make him?
Stop it. Stop. I don't know what to do.
Good afternoon, health centre. Same time next week. Bye.
They've gone.
Who has?
13 rolls. I put 3 in the gents, 3 in the ladies, 1 in disabled. Should be 13 left.
Well, don't look at me.
Where have you two been? The meeting was only supposed to last the morning.
Yeah, it overran.
And we really did not appreciate getting a call in the middle of lunch about loot roll.
Partners meet in 10 minutes.
What?
You have to make harsh economies.
Oh, does that mean we have to forget poppy dogs and think porcupines?
I thought Jed cared about me.
I'll pay no attention to Dr. Haskey. He judges people by his own cynical standards.
Do you really think there's hope?
I don't know about you, but I need a drink. Anyone else?
No, thanks.
No, Ta.
You've been going through his things.
Yes, I know I told you not to yesterday, but... well, it brought back a lot of memories. Did Chris tell you that his dad used to do these huge cycle rides back in the 80s?
No? Is that right?
Yeah, he did Land's End to John O'Groats.
No way.
Chris, did you see the page on Invergary?
I'll go and put the kettle on.
Give you a hand.
Jed, it was one mistake. I said I'm sorry.
Please stop and think. You'll be a bigger man if you stay.
I'm getting the rest of my stuff.
It's no good.
Well, maybe you're better off without him. The man's got no heart.
I'm scared, Father.
Do we really have to do this now?
I think we're looking at theft here.
Of toilet roll.
Kevin and Jazz stole toilet roll from the Icon Bar in a very light manner today.
Do you think they've got a little sideline going?
The new cleaner is still in her probationary period.
So you think she's stocking up while she can?
It's our job as partners to curb this kind of behaviour. It's theft, plain and simple. It's costing us time and money, and am I the only one that's really bothered about this?
Look, frankly, yes. We are paid to heal the sick, not get bogged down in mind-numbingly trivial little details like this.
That's your job.
That should help.
Is he all right?
Well, what do you think? Stress you're putting him under, making him worse.
Hang on a minute.
No. After all you've been through together, surely you can find it in your heart to forgive someone who's almost on his deathbed.
I'm sorry, but having a terminal illness does not always entitle you to special rights. What Macca did in the past was serious stuff in anybody's book. Nobody would expect you to stay and look after someone who'd done that to you.
I know. I don't deserve forgiveness. I see that now. But I just thought you might.
It's not about that. I've known for ages. I forgave you long ago.
You knew? How long?
2009. Marie told me before she went to live in Spain. I've got to see her one last try. Too much water under the bridge.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
I wanted to. I meant to. I was going to come back and beat 7 bells out of him. Well, there he was. Just the same. Bantering away. We were mates. We'd been mates since... Just the same. I'd already lost Marie. She was long gone. I didn't want to lose him as well.
And then he was diagnosed.
Well, what's the problem then? Why are you backing?
Yeah, Jed, surely it's all okay now.
I can't explain.
It was okay when it was something you could handle inside, but now it's out there.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
Like when we were under fire. We used to block out all the stuff in our heads. Joke around, pretending it was all okay. I used to sometimes want to punch blokes that said they were scared. Put it out in the open.
Yeah. Sometimes the lie is better than the truth.
You get off. I'll be okay. You're right. I've thought of no one but myself all day. Thanks, mate. I'm sorry. Thanks for everything, eh? Can you tell me about that hospice now?
It's brilliant, that. Oh, you and Sam must have had some really great times together. Yeah, we were a good team.
We should do it again.
What?
Cycle from Land's End to John O'Groats as a tribute to Dad.
Well, yeah, I suppose we could.
Yeah, it'd be easy to plan the routes this time, you know, with the internet and that.
Yeah, it's the perfect reason to restore Dad's bike.
Pass me the map. Yes, sir.
Avoiding the truth is always spiritually damaging.
Does that mean that you'll go to the hospital for those tests then? Follow up your symptoms.
O Lord, who has mercy upon all, take away from me my sins, and mercifully kindle in me the fire of the Holy Spirit. Take away from me a heart of stone, and give me a heart of flesh, a heart to love and adore thee, a heart to delight in thee, to follow and enjoy thee, for Christ's sake. Amen.
Thanks for getting back to me. Yes, I'd like 2 boxes of your basic thrifty roll, please. I'd like them first thing in the morning.
Thrifty roll? I'm saving mine till I get home.
If I hear another word about bodily functions.
The truth is out there.
Baby in park, Maya, baby.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Well, why are you so jumpy?
Am I? I suppose it's been one of those days.
You must not apologize for being ill. It is not your fault.
Yes, it is.
Stop! Wait there! Stop! Stop! Run! Wait!
Francesca's family are